Here now then, Codheads, how's it going? It's the 31st of October, 12:30, and I'm on Hornsea North. The tides are building up now, so I wasn't sure what beaches to go on, to be honest. I quite fancied the river, but we've got a good southwesterly blowing, so that put me off a little bit. So the tides at well, that's the tide, and that's the weather. So yeah, it's 12:30. I've not cast in or anything yet. There's one or two here. Looks quite nice. Bit chillier than usual, and that tide is rolling in. So I better get cast in. Here's the intro. One of blanks here for that is. Right, before I get cast in, we'll have a look at what rigs we're using. So just pulley rigs, squid on one, black on the other, size 4 hooks on each one, but just single hooks, so the size doesn't really matter, I don't think. Yeah, the rigs are about 2.5 foot long. Got the Bass Pros on the go, my new safe leader with 45 J braid and 80 J braid leader. That's the Grand, that is the 8 strand one. I've made some modifications to my tripod as well. Again, I always mess about with stuff, might show you that later. Right, this is what we've got. One or two people fishing. One or two at this side. Right, so let me get cast in and we'll speak soon. Right, it's 1:20 and I'm getting a few little daft little bites. But I'm just about to move back now. This is what we've got. Oh, yeah, definitely ready for moving back. So yeah, I'm in no rush today, we'll just see how the fishing goes. Let's change to fish in the daytime hours. So yeah, I can always stay into dark if I want. Really overcast today. Looks quite black behind us. Let's have a look. Wouldn't surprise me if it rained. It's not forecast though. Got my shelter anyhow. Right, I'm going to move back, have a sandwich and a nice cup of tea, I think. Right, catch you soon. Now then, 2:45, nothing to show you just yet. These rollers are coming in now though. I'm in a bit of a dip at the moment, so there's the, well, right where my pod is there, that's a high point. Then it dips down and goes back up. I think with these waves shortly it's going to be coming right over this bit. I've actually put a smaller hook on now, size 2.0, just a bit of worm, just see if I can buy that blank. Then we'll go back to specimen hunting. I'm not sure if anyone else is catching out, to be honest. That wind's whipping up as well now, coming from right to left. My bait's coming back totally stripped, by the way, so a few crabs about. I think I'm about ready for a recast, to be honest. So what I'll do now, the two rigs I've got set up, one's the 4.0, the other one's the 2.0. So the bigger one will be squid and black, then the smaller one will just be just a bit of worm on its own. I'll just alternate. Right, I'll do that now. Catch you soon. Well, an outcome of that little bite. This is the bit of worm I'm trying. I'm literally putting it somewhere near that post now. try and get that blank out of the way, then go for proper fish. Be nice if it doesn't come over this bump. Oh, I spoke too soon. I dare say if you were set up for flatters you could catch quite a few. Maybe anyway. Right, cuppa time. Catch you soon. Oh, there's our little blank saver. Right, let's get some specimens on the go. Right, so it's about 4:15. Top of tide, basically. Still looking nice. I'm in no rush to go back, like I say. Right, I'll show you my pod that I've been messing with. Well, first of all, I have a nylon bag with a draw code at one end. So I put a couple of stones in. Then if you make the stones go to either side, then you've got that. Then you can drape that over the base of your tripod. The base of the tripod, or the lugs on each leg if you're fishing it on the side. It's quite handy really. Right, so back to the pod. I've recently cut it down. It was a 6-foot one, but I bought an Achios Fury for going on holiday and went in the car, so there wasn't much room. So I actually cut the pod down to suit the length of the rod, basically. So it's more like a 5-foot one now. Anyway, besides that, it's an Ian Gold's pod, and you get a hook on it. But what I've done, I've made it into 2 hooks. So usually you have the brace, don't you, that goes around here to keep its shape. What I've done, it was broken, to be honest, but the lugs from it I put there. There's one on each side, so when I put the traces on, the spare traces, so when they're hooked on, rather than having it hanging, I actually do that, so it's hanging there. Then when you move your pod back, they don't swing all over the place, and it's a bit more out of the way for dogs and that as well. Right, so the next thing I've done, the scale I've always had on there. Right, I always just use one rod. So what I've done, there's that sack holding it down. So what I've done, I've cut it down, got it to one side. So if I unscrew that, it'll just come out the way as normal. But the other cup, I've actually taped it on there, good and solid. And I've got a rear rest from like a carp fishing buzz bar. That's actually bolted on through there, but I've taped it as well, just to make sure. So in normal fishing conditions it's like that, as normal. Reel goes nice and tight, because these rods I'm using, they're only 12.5 foot. But sometimes you need your rod to be higher up, you know, for waves or whatever else. So what I've done, that cup there, if I take this off, if I can, it'll actually go into there, clip into there, then we've got that. So when the rod's 12 and a half foot, so when it's in there it's as if it's 13 foot. This scale's a couple of foot, so that's like 15 foot up, nice and high. So I quite like it, you know, no reel getting in the way down here, clanging onto anything. So that's what we've got there. It's quite smart, isn't it? The only thing is, when I'm filming for you guys, I like to have my camera set so I can camera facing the water, so when I'm landing and casting, and also so we can see the rod tip as well. But with it being right over there, I'll have to have my box quite a bit away from the rod, then you won't see the tip as much. But that's quite smart, isn't it? I can't say I've really seen anyone do this before, to be honest. So yeah, let me know what you think. Any fish on? No. Right, anyway, tea time. Catch you soon. Don't want these anymore. 5 o'clock and it's getting dark. Yep, lights will be coming on soon. Well, whatever happens, I'll be staying to miss the bloody tea time traffic. So I better get my headlight out, hadn't I? I am thinking of getting some tip lights. Couple over there, look, see them from here. But can anyone sort of recommend any good ones? Because to be honest, I'm quite happy just using the headlight, but it's more for you to be able to see the bites better. So any recommendations, I'll be very grateful. Right, better get my light out. Speak soon. Right, 5:30. Just about to say I'll give it till 6 o'clock. It's bloody trying to rain, innit? Don't want that spoiling it. But I've just had the slightest bite, bit of a tug. So at least I know my bait's on, because I was just about to have a recast. Yeah, I don't want it to start raining now and spoil things. Right, I'll give this one another 5 minutes since I've just had that bite. Then I'll have a recast and give it right till 6 o'clock, and if nothing happens, that'll be it. Right, I'm going to see what tea I've got. Have a big cup of tea, I think. I'll catch you in a bit. Oh well, 6 o'clock like I said. Yeah, I had a bit of a tug then, but nothing come of it. Oh well. Right, I'm going to get off. There's a match on Saturday that I'm possibly going to do. Yorkshire Federation of Sea Anglers match, which is like a points thing. So, and that's on Saturday. So I might do that one. Well, I probably will do that one anyway. Right, I'm going to get off, get some tea. Food, that is. Right, cheers for watching, and thanks for all the new subscribers, by the way. It makes my day every time I see new subscribers come on. I've met a couple more people here today, so it's good to see you again. So right, catch you later.